How do you actually build wealth when your income feels like it barely covers the basics? The truth is, most people think it's impossible, but it's not. Here's the catch. Only about 15% of the people watching this video will stick around to the very end. Think about that for a second. The ones who click off are the ones who need this advice the most. If I were like most content creators, I'd give you the top 5 hacks to save money fast. I'd layer it with fast-paced edits and flashy visuals to keep you hooked. And sure, it'd feel motivational. You might even share it. But let's be honest, would it actually change your habits? Probably not. You'd close the video, maybe bookmark it for later, and then go back to the same routines that keep you stuck. This isn't that type of video. We already know the basics. Save more than you spend. Don't buy what you don't need. Invest in your future. But why is it still so hard to break out of the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle? Here's the truth. It's not about your income. It's about your mindset. The problem isn't just numbers in your bank account. It's the invisible habits, the small choices you make every single day that either keep you poor or set you on the path to wealth. And it starts with one thing: self-discipline. Wealth isn't built overnight. It's built in the quiet moments, when you decide to cook at home instead of eating out. When you put $10 into savings, even though it feels like nothing. When you choose to learn a skill instead of scrolling on your phone. Every one of those choices is like planting a seed. It feels insignificant today, but give it time, water it with consistency, and you'll wake up one day to find a forest of opportunity. Here's the thing, building wealth on a low income requires strategy, but more than that, it requires faith. Faith that those small actions will pay off. Now let's break it down into steps. Step 1, track every dollar. Not because it's fun, it's not, but because awareness is the first step toward control. Step 2, build a habit of saving, even if it's just $1 a day. It's not about the amount, it's about proving to yourself that you can. Step 3, learn one high-demand skill, just one. You don't need a degree or a fancy resume, just a skill that people are willing to pay for. These steps aren't glamorous, they're not quick, but they work. Now, as you listen to my voice, I want you to ask yourself, what can I do today to plant that first seed? Don't wait for tomorrow or next week or a better paycheck. Start now. Your lizard brain will try to fight you. It'll tell you it's too hard, too late, or too little, but it's lying. Catch those thoughts, challenge them, and then act anyway. Every time you do, you're doing the mental equivalent of a bicep curl for your financial muscles. So let's do an exercise together. Right now, think of one thing you can cut back on this week. Maybe it's skipping that $5 coffee. Maybe it's cooking one extra meal at home. Got it? Great. That's your first step. Here's the beautiful part. Building wealth on a low income isn't about deprivation. It's about creation. You're creating habits that free you. You're creating a future where money isn't a constant worry. You're creating options. And trust me, it's worth it. You might feel like your progress is too small to matter, but it does. What matters is that you're moving forward, one step at a time. So if you've made it this far in the video, you're already ahead of most people. You're the type of person who's willing to do the work, even when it's hard. And that's exactly why you'll succeed. Now it's up to you to take action. I'm out.